Hello smart folks on the internet, today we're going to do a random multiplayer match. I haven't done any of these in quite a long time, but I'm ready to do some more 256 contents. Well, we're in a game already, dang. Let's do Polaris. And let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we're against Elyrion, that is interesting. Pretty interesting spawn here. It looks like we do have some resources over here, and we can scoot our Mooney over here already. That is really nice to see. That means that we can also link up our cities pretty easily. And if we can get fishing to upgrade both of these cities, that would be pretty nice, pretty nifty. Alright. A lot of fish. Dang, that's a lot of fish. And our turn. Sultrad is playing. That guy has quite the elo rating, to be honest. Everything above like 1400 is probably a pretty good match for me. Wouldn't say that elo says anything about actual skill level though, but let's take fishing here. Even though we can't upgrade our cities yet, it will be tremendously important to get going with all of these upgrades. Dang, a lot of fish. And if you don't like upgrades, you should check out my previous video in which I tried to win a game without upgrading my cities at all, which was bizarre. And I had no clue how to do it. But it worked. What is my opponent doing? I think that this will be a very interesting matchup. Simply because, well, Elyrion is a pretty weird tribe for playing continents. They are somewhat viable every now and then. But they need some time to get going on their economy with the with either strategy that you want to go for. You can of course attempt the economy type of way, but dragons are really infuriating to play against, and I feel like they are pretty strong. And with the play pattern of Polaris that is pretty slow to get going, I feel like this will be a very, very interesting matchup. Very interesting indeed. What I could have done, by the way, is not train a warrior, meaning that I would be able to upgrade my city here. I don't know if that is the right play there. To be honest, I have no clue if any of that would matter. What I do know is that I want to take another workshop here. And let's end our turn. Now next turn we can start upgrading cities with outposts. And if I place an outpost, that's not gonna work, is it? Because I don't have the stars to place two of them. Oh, that's unfortunate. Really, really, really interesting this will be. I feel like they're taking an explorer or something. They have information they need to address, and they decide to train something. Move over here, move over here. More fish. I like fish. Fish are good. And do we want to upgrade like this? I guess not. I'm just going to do this. I feel like this is pretty important that I get another Mooney going. Even though it doesn't look like it will be very important, I want to see what is out there and maybe gain control over most of the map, while my opponent is not getting onto the water yet. And that is the part at which Polaris and Elyrion are going to be very interesting, because Elyrion has quite a lot of good units for water. Especially with the Polytars only costing 2 stars for 15 HP. Now that is a very, very good trade for our moonies and such. Do we need more technologies? I don't think so, at least not yet. Let's take this and... Hello? Server, come on. Solve an outpost. Outpost. Okay, outpost. Fish. Fish. Upgrade, take resources. Fish. Fish. Upgrade, take a workshop. Get ourselves a warrior and end our turn. Totally no internet connection issues at all here. I feel like we are going to need 1 or 2 technologies in a couple of turns. And I don't know which it should be. We could maybe get a pretty early lead with a Gami in this capital city over here. Might be able to even get another one in this city over there. They are taking their time for their place. Maybe I should be taking more of my time as well. Let's scoot you over here. Scoot you over here. I knew that that would be a ruin. But the actual reason I put it over there is because there's fish. And fish indicates glory. Do we get hunting or do we get... I feel like hunting is the good play here. Hunt and hunt. Let's take an explorer here. So that this ruin is not going to give us an explorer. Okay. So we know what both of these are going to do next turn. And let's save up our stars. We are in the lead with 1,000 points, which is really impressive, but short reminder that points don't mean anything, especially not when you're playing against a tribe that can get another boost of economy with sanctuaries. So I feel like actually currently I'm not in the lead in terms of economy. Let's see what the ruin gives us. Swordsman, sure. Let's go over here. Go over here. We'll walk you over there. Walk you over here, and I want another Mooney so that I can get over this. Even though it's very expensive, all of that. Yes, let's take another Mooney. Let's get riding because I will need that in a couple of turns, I feel like. And I also need to support more of my units. And I think that my opponent is going to get onto the water either this turn or next turn. So I will need to find a way to stop them in their tracks, but also be able to fight them on land with riders. And maybe this swordsman can do damage as well. That would be kind of nice. 1, 2, and then it's in a pretty good position, either here or there, to support all of these Moonies. But we should check out the ruin first and see what it can give us. And we should totally not have any connection errors. That's been happening a lot. Alright, let's see what this gives us. Oh, that is a Mooney and a half. A Gami and a half. So that's a Gami. That is something that I will definitely go for. We can upgrade our city here by doing this. Then population growth. And getting an outpost here. I will need an explorer over there. Because there's land. There's land, I said. Hello. What are you doing here? That doesn't look too great. It feels like they're struggling. And if there's one way that you can win, is by having your opponent struggle. Why am I doing this? Well, because I can get another Gami here. Which is pretty expensive, but is also pretty funny. And let's get a warrior over here. Not sure if they came from, probably from over here somewhere. That means that we are going right into combat with our enemy here. Really curious what they are doing if they have such a low score. Because I'm not... see? Okay, say they probably started all the way over here or something. In that case, my Gamis are not that useful for now. But, hey, they will do their thing. That's okay. As long as we don't give our opponent the opportunity to dominate us with dragons, we should be fine. Especially if we have such a lead. Currently, I feel like they spawned on quite a small continent. Especially as compared to us, we have a pretty decent lineup of cities. Hello. Oh, we can... huh? Can we... oh, we don't get to get Polaris in there. I want Polarism so bad. Polarism is such a good technology. Why did I place my money over there? No clue. Put it over there. Freeze that Polytar. Get all of these going. We can upgrade this city with outpost, which is basically free upgrade at this point. Get a bunch of riders. And you know the drill by now, with the way I like to play Polaris, is just rider roads on steroids. Pretty okay economy for end of turn 10. 21 stars per turn is not bad with Polaris, especially with the way that they usually play. They can explore here, right? Yeah, right call, good call, good call. See, my opponent is definitely not stupid or anything. They know what they're doing. I feel like they were just a bit unlucky this far, but maybe they have been focusing on getting a lot of dragons. You don't know. I don't know. Maybe they know. Oh, they moved back. Not sure if that's the right call. Because now I can walk in with my... oh, what the heck? That complicates... oh. Hello? Can you not, please? I'm trying to do an evil monologue here. Yeah, farming? I mean, farming is pretty good with Polaris. Elyrion. Because almost all of their non-forest lands are farm capable. So... we're going to walk so hard into this city. You have no clue. Oh, they are making some more enemies. More kills for us, I guess. I really still love Polaris, man. They have such an amazing way to play the game. They're just so different from all the other tribes. Especially in terms of how they manipulate the board. Let's freeze that. Let's freeze this. And I want this. But I also want Polarism. Because I want to know what is cooking. All the way over here. Scouts. I guess not for long that they will be scouts. Get one Gami over here, one over there. And move onto the ice. Oh, they resigned. Well, that was pretty nifty, pretty rapid game here. let's analyze it a bit. Because I feel like my opponent didn't do anything wrong in particular. They had a pretty bad spawn. And let's just take a look at the replay fog off. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. My spawn was pretty goated though. Not gonna lie, it was pretty good. But looking at this, I mean, they didn't have the greatest of sanctuary spots either. Let's see what they do. They do the poly push. Don't think that that's the wrong move. Oh, why did they move two of them close to each other? I would have guessed going the other direction would be better. And why do you go? I mean, they go for that ruin. I always prefer to take villagers over ruins, because ruins are so random, especially early in game. They can be really good, of course, but you just need to get lucky, and you can't always be lucky. They get fishing? Now that is something that doesn't level up all of your cities. And even though you don't have great sanctuary spots here, I feel like getting forestry here would be the better call still. I mean, our spawn was pretty good, not gonna lie. It was really nice. Oh, they got an explorer there. No, that's what I mean. I mean, an explorer here is pretty okay, because now you know what you need to do in order to upgrade your cities. But still. Workshop. Yeah, nothing too spectacular. Oh, they get onto the water real quick. Dang. They want no business in terms of economy. They're playing the inverse blueberry cheesecake strategy, which is don't focus on your economy, just absolutely slaughter your opponent. Love it. Love the idea. But I don't think that this is the right way for playing against Polaris. They get sailing, which doesn't help your economy at all. I feel like this is the trap with continents maps. You want to focus on your economy before you can upgrade to a navy. Dang. Yeah, look at how incredibly different these playstyles are. Oh, they got stars from that ruin. Now they got org? What? No! Get forestry! This is a great spot for sanctuary. And this one is okay. You can upgrade your city. Maybe get a warrior here, upgrade it with org later, but no! It's not the right way. It's not the Jedi way, man. I feel like this is the part where it all went wrong. They focused too much on getting an army early game. For 256 continents, you don't want to get yourself an army early. You need to get yourself into some economy. Around 20 stars per turn, around turn 10 is fine. But you don't need to get port pinning, especially not if you're not sure what kind of opponent you're dealing with. But this farming is really good though. Allows you to upgrade your cities a lot, but it's too late. Way too late. Look at that economy, it's terrible. I don't blame him for trying to rush into a navy, because that is quite often a pretty decent strategy. They get another star ruin as well. For someone with such a high elo rating, what are you doing? I really still love this game though. It was really nice, really simple. You can really see the difference between how Elyrion would try to aggressively play against Polaris, which is really slow. But also, one thing, if you like my content, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, because it really helps me out, and it makes me really happy to see all of these likes every now and then. And especially with all of these nice things coming up, especially with the Poly Champions livestream part 2 coming up, it will be really nice if you could all like and subscribe. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!